thinking about, you know, the ability to be nimble, right? In terms of, you think one thing's going to happen, but the universe throws something different at you, right? And how do you respond in the moment to that? And one thing, a question that I get quite often is implementations. How long is this going to take, right? And it's not an easy answer, right? There's the contractual piece of it, of this is what we're putting in writing that we're going to commit to, right? That's one thing, and that's very important. But things come up, and we've actually done this a couple of times with our current customers, where we took over this municipality, and they were under some time duress, and we had to do it a lot quicker than we would normally want to do that, like within a 2-month period, as opposed to a 4-month period or a 5-month period. And you know, what we're really shooting for is to be as thorough as possible. So give us the prescribed amount of time to really go through all the steps and make sure we really have all the QC really dialed in. And in these specific instances, we didn't have that luxury. We really had to move quickly on this. And I think it's really a testament to the team of saying, okay, we need to cover the essentials. Not everything will be perfect. We communicated this to the customer, and we got it done within a 2-month period.
Yes.
Okay, and that's happened on 2 of our major clients, where we've been able to pull off the implementation with few problems on a quicker time frame. We don't want that to be the norm, but if required, that's getting back to the idea of being nimble and being able to, you know, work the problem.
Yeah, and I think to Kevin's point too is what we talked about. You know, you're saying, you know, nimble, and me using the speedboat reference, being able to turn quickly. You know, in the particular situations Kevin is talking about, that while we were able to kick that off and get that going, then what we found as we were working through the process and through the SOP is we were able to tweak and make changes, you know, where we needed to get everything level. So, you know, we eventually caught up to where everything was running smoothly, and we understood exactly what the client wanted. And a lot of times when the client comes to us, when we talk about SOPs, you know, they don't necessarily realize that all they want until we're involved, until we're actually working the process and saying, hey, you know, there's a better way to do this billing. There's a better way to do, you know, meter maintenance implementations and things of that nature. There's more we can do in the call center. You know, we can help your residents with this, this, and this. So a lot of times, like Kevin was mentioning, until we get into the specifics of this, they may not be aware of other options that they have. And until we get in it, we may not be aware as well. So the thing that makes it exciting is while we're able to, if we had to, do a quick implementation, is kind of what Kevin said. It's always better to have a situation where we have the time to sit down and talk about what we want. You know, we're able to do a Zoom call, you know, with potential clients that want to come in and speak with us. And then after, you know, we eventually decide on that, before we even continue, as we go through contract language and we get all the dotting of the I's and crossing the T's, so to speak, you know, we invite our folks to come down and visit us, you know, come down and see our operation. You know, we really would like for folks to come and meet our staff and to meet our folks, because these are the people ultimately that are going to be partnering with them. So we want to make sure that everyone feels comfortable and that we know that we can deliver an exceptional product and we can exceed expectations. So that's what really makes us really special here at Minol. Yeah.
I mean, it's back to the point really of people and partnerships.
It is an advantage for a municipality to have a lawyer representing their third-party contractor, because the municipality does have municipal codes that they have to adhere to. And if they're hiring us as their third-party contractor, they don't have the time to look over our shoulder to make sure that we're adhering to their code. By me being present on the third-party contractor side, I'm able to ensure that those regulations are being tightly followed.